Welcome to Lightspeed's video support for K-Series. I'm Vinny, and in this video, we're going to show you how to use your kitchen display system. The Lightspeed Kitchen Display System, or KDS, gives you a live view of the status of your orders for each production station in your restaurant. If you need instructions on how to set up your KDS, check out our companion video linked in the description. Let's go on a brief tour of the interface. At the top, next to the station name assigned during setup, is a number of items in the queue. Under this is a row of buttons which allow you to filter by order status. The next row of buttons allows you to filter by order type. In the main area, you'll find your orders arranged into tickets. These tickets are sorted into rows by first in, first out. So the oldest ticket appears at the top left, and newer tickets are added sequentially. Each ticket is broken down into two sections. The summary section at the top shows the following information: the assigned table or collection code, which is the order's unique identifier, the name of the server who placed the order type, which can be dine-in, delivery, or pickup, and the number of covers, which is the number of guests for that order. Below the summary are details about the order, including the course number, the total number of items on the order times, which are the three boxes that show the time the order was placed, when it started production, and when it was completed. And finally, all of the items ordered are listed at the bottom. You can choose between two views, full and condensed. Let's talk about order status. Each order, course, and item is given a status and a corresponding color for easy identification. New orders are colored gray. These orders have been placed but have not yet been fired. Orders in the preparing status are colored blue and are currently being made. Orders that are ready to collect are green and are ready for the guest. Once all items in an order are served, an order is marked as completed. The order is archived under the completed group and disappears from the active queue. Orders can also be put on hold. Orders on hold are colored brown. These suspended orders can be resumed or restarted any time by changing the status. You can change the status of an order in three ways. Double tap above the timestamps to push the entire order into the next status. The default order of statuses is new, preparing, ready to collect, and completed. If needed, you can customize the default workflow in the settings by disabling the new or ready to collect statuses. You can also tap the item icon within an order to push individual items to the next status in the workflow. Finally, you can tap and hold above the timestamps to bring up the order status menu, where you can select a status from the list. Note that this is the only way to put orders on hold. The KDS screen has two built-in alerts to let you know when there's new orders or changes to an existing order. When new orders are received, the KDS will play a bell sound. To ensure you can hear the notification alert, make sure the volume is turned on and the browser tab is not muted. Also avoid playing music or other media on the KDS device, as this will block the alert from sounding. If an order is modified, the ticket will blink with the new information until it's acknowledged. To acknowledge the changes, tap the order or change its status. Servers can include special instructions when taking orders on POS devices. These special instructions can be set up in the back office. In the sidebar, go to Menu, then Production Instructions to configure them. These are the types of instructions you can include. Notes appear as a blue speech bubble and allow servers to enter a message. Allergens applied to orders appear with a triangle in the summary section. Allergens applied to items appear with a speech bubble below the item in the details section. To make things easy to enter, each instruction category can be set up in one of three types. Comments are the default and allow servers to enter messages. Single selections allow servers to select one item from a list. For instance, baby steaks can have a doneness instruction where the server can choose from rare, medium, or well done. Likewise, multiple selections enable the server to choose as many items as they need from a list. For instance, this is useful as an easy way to include or exclude toppings from a burger. Now let's talk about courses. When an order has separate courses, each course appears on the KDS as its own ticket. The ticket's top colored ribbon is split to show the status of each course in that order. If you prefer, you can change the settings to combine multiple course tickets for an order into a single ticket instead. In this mode, courses appear stacked. As courses are completed, the next course moves to the top and the completed course is sent to the bottom of the stack. Sometimes you may want to prepare multiple items at a station instead of working by order. To enable this, we've created the items list. You could open the items list from the main page by tapping the button on the right. The items list shows the total number of each item ordered, grouped by order status. There are some options for further customizing your KDS available in the settings menu. You can access the KDS settings in two ways, through the Quick Settings menu or the All Settings menu. To open the Quick Settings, from the main screen, tap Settings. A pane opens on the right, showing you the most common settings you'll want at your fingertips: language, ticket summary view, and toggles for each filter. These are useful if you need to switch something up on the fly while you're working. To access the All Settings menu from the Quick Settings pane, tap All Settings. The All Settings menu has many more options to customize how your KDS operates. We recommend checking out these settings between shifts to get the most out of your KDS. And that's how to use your kitchen display system. For more information on using the KDS, see the articles in our Help Center.